Good morning, 6th grade. Today you're going to begin your instrument research project. Yesterday you were asked to choose from a list of instruments on which instrument you would like to research. So I'm going to open our Schoology page and I'm going to go to yesterday's assignment just in case there are any of you who did not do this. For the intro, you can watch the video again. But what you're basically going to do is open the document and you're going to type in the name of the instrument you want to research. This is the list you may choose from. I suggest you stay away from snare drum, timpani, bass drum, xylophone. They are difficult to find information on, but if that is the instrument you're most interested in, you may certainly do those as a research project. The other instruments are quite easy to find information about, and I can absolutely guide you. I've listed some places where you can start your research as well. So I'm going to go back to Schoology and to our page. Now for today's assignment, you're actually going to begin the research. So make sure you've taken your daily attendance. You're going to complete the make sure you've completed the instrument research project intro. You're going to read through the instrument project note-taking sheets on the Google Doc first and then begin your research. When you open Wednesday's folder, these are the note-taking sheets that you will read through. You can click that open. And I have the instructions here for you. You must use at least 3 different sources of information. You may use more than 3 if you choose. Suggested websites are on the last page of this document. A required source will be the chapter from a book I will share with you. Those of you who are in person, you're getting a hard copy of the book chapter. Those of you who are online, I have those posted, and I'll show you where those are in a moment. As you answer the questions, make sure you record the source name of website or book. On the next page, you'll record the sources. So let's scroll to that page. And the required book, this is the information you must find from the title pages. The author's last name, first name, book title, city, publisher, and the year that it was published. Then I'm asking for at least 2 more sources, and I would suggest those be websites. And then I've listed an optional 4th source if you would like to include that. The questions are listed on page 3 of the Google Doc. Type your answers after the appropriate question. Correct spelling is required. As you answer a question, make sure you spell correctly and that you record which source you got your information from. So you'll notice that in the sources page, I've titled them source 1, 2, 3. When you find an answer to one of these questions, you'll type your answer here. And then in the source box, you just have to write 1, 2, 3, or 4. You don't have to type the entire information each time. Just give me the number so I know where you got your source from. If you got it from the book pages, please make sure you include the book page number in your answer. Okay? All right. You do not have to answer the questions in order. Research is different from completing a worksheet. You'll find the answers in a random order. Do not spend too much time looking for a particular answer. Try to answer as many as you can. Do paraphrase your answers. Do not copy and paste. That is plagiarism. Read as much as you can about your instrument and include accurate and interesting answers. Ask for help if you need it. You can message me, Mrs. Capella, on Schoology, or you can raise your hand in class. So there's the sources. The questions you will have to answer: why did you choose this instrument to research? What family does your instrument belong to? What do members of this family have in common? What is the history of this instrument? Who invented it? How long has this instrument been used? Some of you might not find an exact person. Describe the construction, so tell me what materials were used to build it. What styles of music does this instrument play? And is this instrument a regular member of the orchestra? What other groups does this instrument belong to? How is a sound made on your instrument? What vibrates? How does the player start the vibration? How do you play it? Describe how it's held. How does the player change the pitch? Name and describe a special effect that your instrument can perform. Describe the timbre, tone color of your instrument. Try to find a description on a website. List 3 facts about the instrument. Please note, you cannot use answers from other questions. These 3 facts must be new. Find a picture of the instrument that has the parts labeled, and you can paste it here. Extra info that you would like to include. And then on the last page, I have suggested websites for research that you can open up using this document. Okay, let's go back to Schoology really quickly. In that folder, I've also included PDF files of the book chapters. So you need to know what family your instrument belongs to, and then you can open the PDF and you'll be able to go through and find information about your instrument. So this one is the woodwinds. Okay, and you can just go through and read about it. All right, so today you are beginning your research project. You should answer at least 3 questions before the end of the class today. All right, happy researching!